With it right here with who I started with, we something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 Central Coast mob and suicide. Feelings arsonist. I step in the booth and gas. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. This is the Calle, the YouTube channel where all the raza hangs at. Do me a favor, beautiful linda raza, is go ahead and just hit that like. That's all I ask. I ain't gonna ask you for super chats. I ain't gonna ask you for money. If I lose money, I'm never going anywhere. I don't care about dogs. I don't care about money. I'm here for the community and one thing only. Hence, again, I told you so. Some of these individuals are so easy to be manipulated. You know what they'll do is they'll come back and just to prove you wrong. Here we go. That's that reverse psychology that a lot of cabrones are not up. You know, the street IQ is very low. They don't even know when they're getting played. But this play played right into my pockets. All right. Gracias all the day oneers. Gracias everyone inside the members only. The members only is the backbone of the community. They already know what it is, man. Shout out to the members only. Man, we keep it lit inside the members only. Gracias, you guys. All the Chicano channels and all the Chicano pages. I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get it all. But first, I need some alpha brain cabrones. Daniel Berry, that's right, my boy. Day 3 with the pinchy night chills, and I got some night cool tonight, so I'm gonna knock out tonight, man. Who's Alvin, my boy? Oh man, it's Alvin Cabron. It's North Hollywood Alvin, man. And you know what? I haven't even used half of the clips that you guys send me. But again, it's 2025, so let's bring up the discussion on whether we bury it or not. Move on or not. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That doesn't even depend on me. That depends on him. But hold on, gente. Let me get the alpha brain. But I appreciate El Prisoner's Awakening is in the casa, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. Gracias for tuning in, man. It's freezing over there, cabron. I know about 4 or 5 people that went to the inauguration. Cabron, they said it's 13 degrees. That's crazy, my boy. My respects. L's in the casa, man, on some grown man shit. I appreciate you, El Carnal. You already know the invitation is open to come on Chicano Tube and to talk about it. But again, El, you already know what I'm going to say every time. What the people want to see is what I'm trying to give to the people, which is they want to see that fade. Now, it's not even on your side. It's really, I got to establish a line of communication with the other side. And I haven't done that, but I did go into the year saying, you know what, we're squashing old shit. And it's time to move on and give the people what they want. But I don't know. But anyways, all the day oneers, everyone inside the members only. All right, gente. Hold on. Let me light the alpha brain. Maybe about a half hour live. Let's just talk about Alvin. I'm gonna break it down a little bit. You don't have to take my word for it again. I'm not shitting on him. I could give a fuck about him. 2 shits about him. And he got that teenage mentality, I'll tell you that. Where what people do say bug him. He's what I call a easy pump up case. That motherfucker would have been so easy to set up. I mean, so easy to set up. He wouldn't even know he's getting set up. All from emotions. But hold on a second, gente. We'll talk about it right now. El, the Prisoner's Awakens in the casa, my boy. That was a cold thing they did to El, man. They went after his channel to shut him down because El got 15,000 followers like in fucking and overnight. And then from there, phone calls were being made behind the scenes just to be very transparent. Ain't no one fucking, I wasn't involved in none of that shit. Ain't no one's gonna call Mikey about fucking taking down a YouTube channel. I don't got time for that shit. But that was a cold twist, man. And then everything came out to light. Because even the Bible says what you do in the darkness will be put out in the daylight. Damn, it's cold over there, my boy. Okay, let's talk about it. I want to, my boy. I want to, but have you ever met those kind of individuals that you helped out, you did a paro for. You went out of your way and were the bigger man. And then you heard the motherfucker say, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Even after you extended your hand and did everything, that's his personality. I said this: if his concrete company, I was doing a development over there, and he was the most reputable company, which I know he's not because he has multiple bankruptcies. But anyways, I would still do the deal with them, send them fucking 10, 15, 12 million, whatever the deal's for. Of course, I'm making, you know, 10 times more than that, but it's my development. But I would still do that. And you know what he would do? He would still shit on me. So you have to recognize those kind of individuals. Those kind of individuals need no favors. They come to disrupt, they come to disconnect the raza. And so I'm more like, that's based on your energy. You know what I mean? What you want to do. Don't worry. Politics. I mean, come on now. Shit, I got a clip. Oh man, I got so many clips. I haven't even started, man. What a trip, man. I'll be there. That's right, my boy. You're invited, cabron. Kyle, man. Hold on a second. Alpha brain, gente. Which one's this? This one's called Strawberry Cough. El Dino Curly from Hazard or Shy Boy from Echo Park. Yeah, the first time when I stepped inside the CDC, I remember it was just I went through R&R, and you know they put us in the small little cages, and but there was like 100-man tanks, you know, with bars, and that's when I the first time I got exposed to other people from other areas. I wasn't used to it. You know what I mean? I wasn't used to that shit. You know, and some of them would like, you know, they looked at me, and I don't know what it is because I never had no dots. I never had no numbers on my body tattooed. I don't have no dots. I'm not saying I don't have anything political, but I didn't have no dots or nothing. And then they would do a little slicing their throat gestures at me. Oh man. Yeah, the chaotic fucking mess, man. The chaotic mess, man. I wish I would have went to fucking homecoming dance instead of a 90-day observation, but it was what it was. Give it to Mikey. What's cracking, gente? So again, people messaged me. The reason I'm doing this live, people were messaging me, Mikey, what are you gonna do? Mikey, you're on this helmet. No, I don't want to be on this helmet, man. I don't want to be on that dude's helmet. He wants to define raza. He wants to define Chicano. I think we checked his ass, and he's in his place. He's not gonna want to define Chicano no more. He's not going to want to define raza anymore because all that did was cause confusion amongst the people. But I got to give it to him. The last couple videos, he kept talking about Latinos, Latinos. I'm like, hey, get over there. Get. He kept talking about Latinos, and I'm like, I think he found his place. I think that complex of not embracing who you are. I think he got past that. So I'm just waiting to see. But once I hear a fuck that motherfucker, I haven't even used a quarter of the clips you guys sent me. Some funny ass shit. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, Alvin, check this out, man. Me and you align like 90% politics. We shouldn't even be bumping heads at the end of the day. That's some grown man shit, man. We can help the people by uniting. You know what? I know I won't get this, but I'll call in his show. I'll call in his show and extend my hand to show you how much of a man I am. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Put a disclaimer out there because you guys hold me to my words. I would call his show, extend my hand, and say, you know what? I have no issues with you at all. Matter of fact, you know, we're in about 4 years of prosperity right now. Let's just help the people as much as we can. You know what I mean? Mikey, y'all hit those likes. That's right, Corso 757. I appreciate you, my boy. Gracias for coming with a Chicanos hanging, my boy. Over here, we pass out the Chicano check marks. Boom! This channel is Chicano check mark certified. We pass out those shits over here. We get verified over here. Wait. Just joking around. Put a pedo. All those silver tooth kids that did pegadas for. Ah. A close friend of mine, his son that I seen since diapers. And then when I think about it, we set them up, man. We set those kids up for failure big time, bro. We had them fighting each other. Come on. Who the fuck treats their kids like roosters? You know what I mean? We had them fighting each other. Again, he didn't have a chance to grow outside of the streets. He got 2 L's and he wasn't even 21 yet. He wasn't even old enough to buy a beer, man. Those are the youngsters I'm trying to reach before they do that crazy shit, man. But anyway, let's get back to Alvin. Don't forget that Lucky had it one night with everybody and he just fucking blasted everybody. He put Alvin in his place. He put Banda World in his place. And it's because he knows that what's the point of coming on the internet acting tough? Come on now. The internet is a place for tough guys? I'll hold them. Robert Woolley, that's right, my boy. The same zombie emoji from National DJ Day. I've got everything coming. I know, my boy, but I'm not trying to send the bombers on him no more. I'm the consiglio. Another thing that he fucked up is that he kept saying YouTube yarda, but he never, ever, not once. Outside? My bad. I was talking to Miss Chicano too. Misleading the raza, man. Acting tough. Well, this and that. And hold on a second. Wait, what's going on over here? Well, you'd be cool, but you call the police. What?
I go out like a straight cop, and it was my wife's Tahoe back in the days. I go in there, I skid out, I come out with my flashlight. I said, "Get down!" He automatically just gets his spray can. I see him. He had it like backpack. So he throws it over like the fence. He gets all panicked. He's like, "What?" I said, "Get your ass down!" At this time, I got the flashlight. I got my knee on his back. I'm like, "What the F were you doing?" This is that. There's some little paisita lady that doesn't even speak English. She's out there in the corner of the house. I told her, "Call the cops," this and that, right?
I mean, we can do that on every politician. No one's perfect, right? No one's perfect. We can do that all day long. Put clips out. It ain't gonna change nothing, man. I'll still call him tonight, Alvin. That fucking beef, it's over, bro. Matter of fact, if you're gonna help the raza, then it's 2025, man. I'm on some grown man shit, man. Isn't it? No, what I'm saying is that I know that he saw my clips after he retired. Well, I retired him, right? But he did a Tyson Fury. He's retired 10 times. Again, it's just another palabra that's missed. I said this. I said I would give him credit from being from that generation if he did finally do what he says. Well, 100K and I'm gone. Well, my last live. Okay. I mean, it's his fucking life, right? But some people still value palabra. I'll hold. I was on the Chirujo side. Yeah. So, the easiest thing to do is, well, he probably never shut down the garage that whack kicked in. He never shut down the garage. He probably still had the camera mounts that he could just plug them back in. Hey, Chris, come through. I just read some of the comments. It's funny. They're saying it looks like a methadone clinic. Far from colors in the Casa Chemo Flicks. That's right, my boy. The general YouTube yada. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. He failed to recognize the chain of command on the YouTube yada. He failed to recognize. He never ever wanted to say OG Triple OG's name, knowing he started the whole shit like 4 years ago. Now, never. He never said Chemo's name. Me, 4 or 5 times. I got the clips. I'm not gonna play someone talking shit about me, but I got him. I bet $100. Damn, you came up. What was the fucking what were the odds? Wait, what'd you win back? Was it $100 a square? And what'd you win back with? There's some cabrones that are slick. Like that's what I said the banda world would be doing, man. He would just be doing 2-for-1, 3-for-1s, and hitting canteen. And as long as there's soup's falling off the locker, he's good. He'll stay there. It's funny because the banda one thing that's not funny is he was talking to a minor that was a middle school kid. And the activities he was talking about were adult activities. And he was talking to a minor. So let them work that out. They're them that are buddies, That's not my shit. That's their shit. And the other thing is that he said, well, everyone trips on the internet getting shut down. I got a trade. I'll go back to making shirts. But there's 300 Yelps saying that they didn't get their shirt. Oh, man. You got to suspect something when they change addresses. People don't just change addresses to change addresses. I know why Alvin did the garage studio. It's the easiest shit to do. I know why he did it. Whack knocked on it. Now he's going to come back, but, for sure he installed like another 4 cameras. I'll tell you that. He really wanted to retire and unretire from that. This is all on you, Alvin. I'm going to let you dictate the temperature, not me. Will you give me? No, they shredded that shit. That shit turned into wood chip for one of my properties. Wait, I grabbed his desk that he was proud of carving. I threw it in a wood chipper and I just blew it in front of one of my fucking houses. The video would have been epic though. The wood chipper, what did the wood chipper rent for? Where's my construction guys in here? 1,800? It's something, you know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no couple hundred. It's probably over a G. What happened to those just saying palabras? So someone put out, and Alvin will deny this, but someone put out a thumbnail and it's a picture of him and that individual. I'm not saying the name. Someone put that out. And you know how California YouTube is, the only fucking YouTube channel that, the state on YouTube that runs politics. That talks about them and worries about them. And hey, did you talk to Jimmy? Yeah, or didn't you talk to Billy? Well, then I can't talk to you because you talked to Billy. That's, man, don't even let me start on that shit. I can't stand his name, bro. Just off the simple fact that he thinks he knows it all. Super active because see, L saw that shit. L did 15 on a 4.8 on a 1.8. L did 15 on a 180. You get like a PhD in body language, right? Like psychology. You can read a person's body. You can read a person's what they say. See if there's a motive behind the motive, a filter behind. You can read it. You read it. My youngsters read it. They're like, this dude still thinks he's tough. I said, I know, because the cool kids, try to run together, while the critical thinkers will always be critical thinkers. You should set up a poll monkey so we can guess. We'll come back. Winner gets. Man, that Chicano flag, the last one I got it from the corner. I got it right on the corner of Williams and Laurel. It's a soccer store right behind the pool. It's right on Williams, right in the heart. All the razas in Salinas, right? Badass flag, man. I think I got 2. I think I gave 1 away or 2 last time. I can't remember. I know one time I gave away like 6. I know, bro. So again, hey, politics, the shit looks like a halfway house. Politics? I'm gonna take politics like that? I ain't even got half the clips, man. Some of the ones they send me are so fucking funny. I just gotta upload them. But that's gonna be based on him, man. I don't got the time. I don't got the energy. It's 2025. The thing has exploded, man. Everything is just where it should be. This is what I expected. I'll tell you that. What's up, Chicano Tube Skeptic Tanks? He's thinking about it, cabron. Tune in over there, like I said, cabron. I might call in live, man, and say, you know what? All the pendejadas. Hey, imagine that one. That shit'll get clipped, huh? That shit'll get clipped. No, playing 100 with my coworker. Flat 100. Orale. Okay, so flat. All right. That's right, Sneaky Beanie, my boy. Just let it go, bro. Entertaining when you're not talking about them. Yeah, I think we're gonna let it go, bro. Why do I get like all these DMs? And you know why it is, cabrón. People they want me to go in, but at the same time, you can't just forget the fact. Okay, why does what Marvelous say have to piss you off? When Marvelous is just letting you know what the definition. He's only answering a caller. No, you just use that to snap because you were always funny. You were just waiting for the moment. You would. Norby's would have been in that video too. You know what I mean? We would have went to go smack some fucking LA tacos. The best shit, man. We would have got some best tacos over there. And then wait for the guy's phone number. Hey, I got the desk out and I got the wood chipper. Okay. Then we pull up over there, you know. And then hey, for misleading the raza, like Lucky said. Brr. Oh man. People say let it go, they're not affected by person. Yeah. That kind of burns. That was a got your shot. That was kind of like a jab way. Why? Because it checks people. It checks people. A lot of us are just commenting the public gallery, the peanut gallery, the bleachers. And then it happens to you because that was back then. They were fucking dropping addresses, they were dropping locations and pins. And then you had one dude that acted tough on the internet, like that dude Stay Puffed, and he dropped his pin location and he took a permanent dirt nap. And then Alvin even wanted to do an interview with him. But if you ask him, he'll say no. And then someone put him and the other individual on a thumbnail. But when he found out, oh, the paperwork got dropped on the other individual, then he wanted to back away. Oh, I don't know him. No, I never did nothing with him. I'll hold. I saw some badass set up American flags for sale. Damn. Right now's the time where shit, it's waking up at 30 degrees over here. You know, I'm on the Central Coast, right? You know, I'm in Salinas. No, you're colder way. I knew 4 or 5 people that went to the inauguration. They were freezing, man. And a couple of them couldn't get in because they had outside tickets. Only outside. And you know who's in Capitol Hill? Only the leaders. Only the lawmakers are with the president. So, yeah, no. But you know what? Shout out to Marco Rubio. He's the first Latino to get the third highest position in the country. How about that? Stop. Get him. And his name is Marco Rubio, and his parents came in the 50s. And you want to hear a story? Hear his story. That way, when you try to tell them some fairy tale bullshit, it goes in one ear, not the other. Not when people that have experienced it, like El said. Chicano Street gotta engage as Rasa collective carnazo. Why not? Back in the days, warlords and conquerors had feast. Exactly, man. That means we move on. Kimosabi, you might just see me call tonight. I never said I'm that's not a possibility. It's kind of like Oscar and Canelo. They'll sue each other, and then Oscar promoted his last fight. That's all that. It's like politics. You really want to get in? I won't even bring up the politics no more. The paperwork, all you guys sent me. I'm not even gonna bring that up no more. Well, say I'm not gonna say, hey, make 5 wrongs right, and that's my checklist. No, it's not that. It's like, hey, are we moving on? Yes, then so be it. And then, but then this is what I'm saying. Then it's the palabra that gets tested. And what happened when you have someone that's already broke his palabra 3, 4 times? I'll hold. I still laugh at the name. That was crazy, man. Don't drop that in his comments, man. Give him peace, man. Let him sleep and shit. You guys start bombing his fucking comment. They said last time that you guys sent me clips, it looks like a halfway house and shit. I guess that's who you want to listen to about politics. I don't know. Salute, respect, Mikey. That's right, my boy. Kimosabi, Chicano way. Ya sabes, way. I'm baked and the wood chipper is making. I would rent it for a Bob, man. Bob at Deer Rentals. Deer heavy duty commercial rentals. And then I'll write on that invoice, Bob, drop it off over here. What did the guy use? What was the address? It was something with a B. That's all I remember. It was something with a B. But gente, let's touch on this. Real talk. You could have just said, "Hey, I'm not getting the support. I'm a downsize." That would have been more shooting it straight. But that's just me. That's just what I would have done. Fuck what I would have done, right? If I heard subs not like, I get want to see Alvin's face when you call in. Why wouldn't I do that, bro? Hey, this is how it's gonna go. Ready? Hit that screen record. Hold on, let me drink some water. Cause bro, I've been sick for like 4 days, bro, with the chills at night. 4 days I've been sick. Mm. Am I live? This is Chicano 2 calling. I give it a little bit of pause, because they're gonna say what they're gonna say. Finally, it's gonna blow up, and then give it a second because everyone's gonna hit screen record. Are we moving on from old shit? Because it's 2025, and I think the next couple of years could be a lot of prosperity for the raza and Latinos. That's all I want to know. The first time I heard that word, I serio thought that it was from you had to be in, that little pod. No, that's what I thought, because I didn't think the internet wasn't out, first of all, it's only just what the fellas talked about. But that's what I thought I heard. I was 18 and I was like, oh, okay, I never been that one. And then I found out what it was, man. You know what I mean? When you start seeing people just start wigging out EOP and 5150 and shit. I think you're right. They wanted to get together. I mean, I don't know, bro. Let's let shit play out, man. And the energy you put out is the energy you reciprocate. That's it, man. I'm moving on. It's 2025. You know your place. I'll tell you that. One thing you do know is your place. Is your place. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be at the Latino Summit for the president. I'll tell you that. Why don't you make it there? You know what I mean? And then both of us can show some fucking real unity by doing the most, be in a position where we can do the most damage and help the most. Instead of just talking about it, we're going to make the biggest power move. Yeah, he started talking about me, Alvin, when I ring announced that fight. So what? Hey, you're so high powered. That's why I got off on it. But I don't want to bring it up, man. I don't want to bring it up. Fuck. Beer all night. I'm like, you and AC should just duke it out. I said that. Even if you didn't want to shake my hand or drink a beer after, because any men that throw chingazos should, I don't see why not. At the end of the day, we go back to our beautiful families, like grown ass men. But again, he got mad at Marvelous, but he started talking shit about me. He got mad at Marvelous. When he did that, I was like, don't twist shit up, stay in your lane. And he got mad at that. And then what happened? Fucking life flighted him out. It took a little bit. I was watching him walk up and down, and being bouncing around like he's, you know, doing something. Really, he was just the pocket. 10 degrees here feels like -9. Damn, my wife has been, I passed, but my wife has been in colder places than I have. The YouTube channel is coming out soon for Miss Chicano 2 Gente. Just be on the lookout for that, man. It's gonna explode. I think it's gonna blow numbers away from us here, man. Of course, we're in our podcast in California. We're in the Mecca of podcasting is, so that's why it stays popping. But the wifey's channel is no joke. What she's gonna give on that channel, huh, man. I need Niveles way. You guys are going to level up and we're going to see your testimonies, your photos, and be with you along the whole journey. Yeah, we haven't even seen anything. When it comes to photos, if you own a camera, coming soon. Is he going to be deported? So, again, they're putting out videos and they're saying, hey, they shut down the app. 1 million people got affected. Well, 1 million people, no, that's not the people that cross over every day. They just scan their little IDs, beep, and they cross over. It was 1 million people. No one knew who they were. So it wasn't Mexicanos they were interviewing. It was, again, I say that respectfully. They were from another country, is all I'm saying. So they try to do that also, like gaslighting. It's 6 degrees here. Oh, shit. And Marco Rubio is a Cubano. Secretary of State is that's an accomplishment, man. Flowers to him. From me to him. too many YouTube generals, not enough YouTube Indians. No, I'm gonna clarify right now. Chemo is the general on the YouTube Yarda. Here we just I like the role of consigliere. Let me advise. People were saying there was a regiment faction power struggle with Rascal. And Chemo put out a video. And from what I understood, he wasn't talking about, he was showing, I think, I mean, I don't know, but it looked like paperwork that could be doctored up, which are just the minute orders. They didn't even look yellow like they would in your hand. When you fucking scan them, they're gonna turn white on the computer screen. As opposed to what has the little has the little photo cut out and has all the signatures that you need to know what it is. Oh shit, damn. No, Kimo, we ain't starting no more guerras, man. Let's see what this guy's talking about, man. I would have just said, hey, check this out. I'm losing about 400 or 500 a month, 600, 1,000. That's my personal money, food off my table. I'm gonna go back to the garage that whack kicked in. Yeah, you might see that phone call. Yeah, it's president, vice president, speaker. Bro, we have to get in positions to move the needle. Someone said, Mikey, in the live in the morning, can we start a new movement? I said, my boy, we start a new movement, we'll never get the power. Look at all these libertarian and independent parties. They don't got no power. That's why when someone tell me, oh, I was going to vote these other parties, I'm like, well, you're voting in like the less of the 10% of the popular vote. So we gotta go with aligns with our values and morals as close to as what we can, man. He always blows. They had too much to drink up. Check this out, man. How many do we got in the live? Something like that. He wanted the numbers and just do a little thing, right? But of course, we know his partner who, well, we already know what's going on with him. We don't condone what his partner does. Okay. When it comes to women, most cowardly shit, man. ¿Qué onda, vato? East San Jose in the casa. That's right, my boy. My second home right there. Mr. Goyle is in the casa. That's a different avatar, wait. But that's Goyle because he always puts all the capitals. That's right. Hey, Goyle, you know what my son got, bro? He got the Marines, the little letter from the Marines because he's turning 18, carnal, in March. And I told him, hey, I got the same thing when I was turning 18. And I signed up. But like a dummy, I tapped back in. Priceless. That's right. Central America. And then just saying, you know what I mean? You could speak on it, you know? COVID, stomach. Ain't coming back. No buybacks. Nada finito, bro. I mean, we gotta try to promote peace, bro. Come on, you know, someone got to be the voice of reason and be like, it's all bullshit, puro pedo. Anyways, when people tap into YouTube, it's all entertainment. Hopefully, it is, you know, shits and giggles. But at least this is the channel, like the wifey's channel. That's gonna be some badass shit. You better believe I'm gonna have my hand on the editing, everything. As far as the look and the lighting, the wifey, forget about it, man. You know what I mean? Mentioned about the click, Sonny. Yeah, a lot of people were saying, like, even the Banda world, he took on all his beefs. And then Lucky even said it. I'm all kinds of skeletons coming out of the closet. Que gacho, man. Que gacho, huh? Moving on. I respect that. Yeah, as grown men, well, we can't move on. Know your lane, okay? Because first, your people gotta fucking stamp you. What if your people don't even stamp you? You know what I mean? Like, when have I seen a group of people like from him stamp them? Stamp. That's too much. Stamp them. That's too much. Don't get high power away. Don't get high power. Chapo serio. That's right. I need support talking like you, except you're not Rasa type of talk, man. Yeah. For what we're not gonna do here is say, well, you don't got a voice because you're the no. That's some backward ass shit. You know what I mean? And we don't look at that because looking at that would be like looking at skin color. And I'm on the MLK shit. MLK is the one that changed that whole game. MLK. MLK was the one that made you stop thinking about a motherfucker's skin color for once. And like a prophet always comes with a message that's not accepted. I'm never gonna quit YouTube. His attention every word for clicks and views. It's what happens, bro, is when you don't come in it with the right intentions, it could chew you up, man. It'll it'll chew you up, man. It's 6 o'clock, man. 10 more minutes, right? Because then you get burned out, and I'm like, how do people get burned out, man? Like I just, by 50, I'm gonna have more time, and we'll go to the 3.0 studio, and we'll be bringing guests out, man. And I don't want you just to come out. I want you, traen a todos, man. I'm a family man. I go with my family, so we're bringing the whole family, man. You know what I mean? And I might have to be paying. Maybe I never paid for interviews, but maybe I'll pay for a couple of interviews. That way we, on the 3.0 studio. That way we can have, a good conversation, laugh, bullshit, and talk about it and get into it like we always do. You know what I mean? So bring back Triple OG to help chemo. Bro, he might just be done. And if he is, because, a couple people, he just pretty much retired. I'm the only YouTube channel that has an interview with him. Okay, he has a black Pendleton. He has the Pendleton on. I asked him about Ben's Dickies, catching the bus. I asked him all. You don't think I was gonna ask him the questions you guys wanted? Shit, you guys were the ones that filled out the poll. I'm the only one that has it. So if he retired, I'm blessed to say I got the only interview. You know what I mean? And back then, as shit was popping off, everyone was just being a lot more discreet. Well, it's because we met on the internet. So what do you want me to do? Put my fucking hand in the fire for you? We met on the internet, you know what I mean? Come on, you know what I mean? Artie Marin's in the casa. That's right, my boy. We got to hit a baseball game, Artie Marin. Okay? I go to about one a year, but we got to hit a baseball game, cabron. That way, how far is Oracle? Let me know. I always get the good seats, way. The floor, when you go in, up the first escalator, up the first stairs, to the left about 10 o'clock. Those floor ones. Literally, I'm right next to the players. Oh shit! I'll show you and we get. Yeah, absolutely. What, fucking our politics line up 90%. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? And it shouldn't be something, but I like Andrew Tate. What he said the other day, Andrew Tate. He said, "There's no denying that aligning helps." And I think he was talking about the relationships, but in anything, aligning helps. So Tony A, him, me, Lucky from Hoodstocks, Cholo Juan. That's six. That's six right there. That unity between the six, I will be the one to facilitate that. I will. By making a phone call. I got to remove the banner. It says methodically. There was one right there. I think it was on Pajaro. It was at the end of Pajaro, and where everyone was going to connect. And it was to the right. Now they turned it into a washing center, a laundromat with new washers. You know what I mean? Pajaro passing Gavilan. It looks like a halfway. Oh man, that's crazy, man. All right, you guys, 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. Shots fired. Ain't no shots fired, bro. What would you say if I just called right now and said, you know what? It's the year of prosperity. Prosperity is among us for those that want it. Are we moving on? And it's 2025, and I won't have a motherfucking thing to say about you. But I want the raza to fucking prosper, and the Latinos. I'm done after that. I actually will click off. I'll wait for the response. I'll let them air out a minute. If everyone has something to say, maybe they're like, fuck me. Okay, well, I get it. But again, I got the clips of the same shit talking. Leonard Peltier to be released. Yeah. Jenny Selvey, I know you saw that, the part of the American Indian movement. They a lot of times they say it's a setup. CIA, FBI, it's a setup. Because anyone can write a report. There's been doctored up reports. I'm not saying it was, but there's been doctored up reports, right? There's been doctored up reports. to say he stood over both of them, execution. I don't know. I wasn't there. What do I know? I'm trying to be objective about it, and we brought that conversation this morning's live amongst the everything else. But I'm sick right now, right? Like 4 days, I've had the chills. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Hopefully one day you guys can put this shit aside, bro. I'm not. I gotta click on it, man. Perfect. I ain't got nothing on my heart, bro. Nothing, man. I don't sleep like that, bro. Absolutely not. And then this is the internet. It doesn't. It. Who's the one folding under pressure, making all kinds of moves? I mean. So it would have been just better. Just tell the Raza, hey, you know what? I'm downsizing because I'm losing about a rack a month. But then, it was not a good situation when you were there because you've given out your address for a couple years. And I don't wish anything upon it. Don't fuck around and twist that up right there. Absolutely not. This is the internet, but it's interesting, Looks like a methadone clinic. So what? Yeah, that went bad, man. He put him in a bad position where, I mean, Sonny, I back Sonny up on that 100%. On this one right here, I backed Sonny up 100%. Never have wavered, faltered on that position because when I met him, I was ring announcing a fight, the Choke Trucker fight. I said, Sonny's one of those guys that he's going to tell you how it is. Es pocas palabras, el cabrón. Of course, on YouTube, you have to talk a lot. You have to talk in the fucking camera, but he's straight to the point, man. And then again, Alvin was the one with high power comments about all the fights. And then Marvelous checked this out one night and he said, hey, did you know that anytime you bring something like that up, you're volunteering to put that on your plate? Oh, man. Marvelous is coming on the channel, gente. Believe it. Looking at that California coast. That's what we pay, man. That's comments, gente. That's comments. Absolutely. What did I say? Me. And we're talking about look who's on the same page about what just happened 2 days ago, bro. Was it 2 days? What's today? Tuesday? No, yesterday. Yesterday. The power started at 12:01, but that's East Coast time. And that's 9:00, 9:01 West Coast time. Lucky, Alvin, Cholo Juan, me, Tony. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing one right there. Again, the unity's here. It's not going anywhere. He doesn't dictate it. He can't take it because he can't give it. No setup. He's being released. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, no, but yeah, and unfortunately, what I heard is he had bad health reasons, amiga. He has bad health. They grant clemency after that, amiga. I mean, you're either gonna pass seeing the walls or somewhere close to home in the comfort of someone, man. At least you're passing this world, You at that point you gotta respect it, man. That's why I don't even want to mention like I did the guy that dropped his location, but he was on here like the Banda world talking shit every live. Artie Madine, YouTube, you are the captain in the casa. Calmate, Artie. That's right. Sa whole life. I appreciate you. Sharkteros in the casa. That's right, you guys. All right, man. We went past 6:00, gente. It's 2025, so you know what? There might be a phone call made. At the end of the day, grown men make phone calls. If there's a phone call made, hey, the Raza and Latinos now are united. Are you on board or you're not? And I'm not saying it's my thing. I'm not anyone's thing. It's fucking YouTube talking about. All right, you guys, I'm out. Phone calls are being made. The phone is ringing right now. All right. First one to Connor. Jenny Selby from San Diego's in the casa. I want to have a great conversation, man, about progress. So I think we should do something like in the first 100 days. And just kind of go back and hey, does this help her? Let's compare, right? It's good to have graphs now. You could do graphs. You just got to get the info and fucking screenshot it, but get all this in. And of course, it's going to be general. So we'll try to cross reference it 2, 3 different times. That way, it's the best numbers possible. And then put it up there. And how about that? I mean, you can't get mad at numbers, can you? Because of being Did I tell you that time that I was watching one of Chemo's videos and I was going over San Juan Bautista. I was at the bottom of Leal Hotel. And when you go over San Juan, you can go to Salinas over there. And Chemo's 1.5, 2 hour marathon was running. And as I was going up, I said, okay, I know I'm dropping the connection. I take off the Wi-Fi. And then as I'm going up, he's saying that and it pauses. It pauses when he says, I can't believe it. You know what? Phone calls are being made right now. I'm out, you guys. I'm out, man. I've had the chills for 4 days, man. All right, you guys. Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. That's right, Raider Ridge. Yeah, there might be a phone call. They put that phone number up. Hey, boom. You know what I mean? Don't go starting shit over there and get fucking like I said this and that. I'm just saying, if it's the dedo, it's gonna be the dedo, but you're gonna stay on the outside this time. But I'll hope. Respect Chicano Street. I'm out, you guys. Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.